Hello, everyone. How is everybody doing? I am your host, Darth Haster, and welcome to another episode of Open Lines. Today, I actually have a subject. Am I coming in? Hello? Is the audio there? I don't see the movement on my avatar, so I don't know if it's hello. Check, check. This is weird. Why you do this to me right now? No, I'm kidding. Ugh. All right. My topic for tonight is Zenimax Studios is being bought by Microsoft. And it's a heavy price tag of an acquisition, too. It is being purchased for 7 point some $billion. That's insane. But considering what they're getting some real heavy hitters in the industry. Let's see, what does Bethesda have under their belt? Zenimax is the parent company of Bethesda, and Bethesda is also the parent company of id Software. This is bigger than anybody actually thought it was going to be because of all these IPs that id Software had. And Microsoft wants it not only. Hello? I'm going to check the volume on my YouTube to see if this is actually working. It's driving me nuts right now. We're going to see if this actually works. Okay, it works. All right. So that's working. I forgot where I was. Shit. Oh, yes. A little history on Microsoft and id Software. When id Software put out Doom, I believe it was, I think 1992. I'm going to double check this because I don't want to really be wrong about this. Doom original release date. Yes, it says 1993 was Doom's original release date for the original game. Let's see. 1993. It dropped for MS-DOS 1993. The shareware version dropped first, and they did not fully release it until like December. Shareware was like you buy the first episode and you could send check or money order online to the company and get the rest of the episodes for those who don't know how shareware actually works. So, anyway, back to the history of Microsoft and Doom. Yes, it does tie in. I promise I'm going somewhere. According to the sales of Doom, it actually outsold Microsoft Windows, and it intrigued Bill Gates so much about that. Yes, Bill Gates was head of Microsoft at the time. He actually digitized himself in the Doom game and actually made a pitch to them about porting it to Windows, and it's for his Windows running operating system software, and the game still outsold his operating system, Microsoft's operating system software that year. So not only is Doom the granddaddy of first person shooters, it is under the Zenimax banner because Bethesda owns it. And Bethesda is owned by Zenimax. So this is not, and after all that success of Doom, Bill Gates himself also, not very many people know this, but Bill Gates himself made an offer, made an offer to buy my id Software outright. So if that wasn't enough, and they were and the guys at id Software, which was John Carmack, I think Adrian Carmack was still there. Um, John Romero. I don't think Tim Willits was there during the original Doom. I think he was more Doom 2. Oh, American McGee was a later hire for Doom 2. That was and Quake. But let's see. I'm trying to do as much as I can of this off of memory. So I'm literally racking my brain. You're going to have to bear with me. But it's not just what I'm trying to get at is it's not just a purchase, it is bragging rights for Microsoft. Bill Gates wanted to buy the company outright back in 1990, back in 90, I think 4, when all the Doom clones were going all crazy. 93 and 94. This is just a bit of the history of what is happening right now because I'm getting into the backstory. This is my little 10 some minute, or probably going to be a good 15-minute deep dive. But it really is all about bragging rights. What they're Microsoft is doing something now that Bill Gates couldn't do back in 93, 94. This is huge for Microsoft. And it's probably tearing Bill Gates a new one. I'd love to hear Bill Gates' thoughts on this matter. Now that you know this information, wouldn't you? I'd love to hear. But I do have the link in the chat if anybody actually wants to come up and join up. And there is somebody there. Who's there? Well, they're not just getting id Software. They're getting the Elder Scrolls, Doom, Prey, Quake, anything Elder Scrolls related, Rage, um, Fallout, the entire Fallout franchise is now under Microsoft. I don't think it's really gonna matter because most of these games are on different consoles anyway. They'd be dumb to pull them from other consoles. They'd make a lot more money if they just keep them the way they are. Wolfenstein, The Evil Within. Let's see. Not to mention Quake under the id Software banner. And if they really wanted to go way back into the id Software catalog, I don't know if they still had the rights to this, but Commander Keen. I don't know if anybody remembers Commander Keen, but that was even back when id Software was just called Ideas from the Deep. Yeah, it is a good move, but if you caught it earlier, you would have. It's a power move and it's a bragging rights move, really. Because if you catch the replay in the first 13 minutes of this, you will see what I was actually leading up to, Optic Racer. And hello and welcome. Thank you for coming. It seems I don't really think it's going to hurt anything. My opinion, unless they do take away rights and go all exclusive Xbox. Of course, we know how exclusive Xbox rights really are because it's not just Xbox, it's Xbox and PC. So it's really not that exclusive, if you know what I mean. So I'm really not too worried. Although all my plans are going to PlayStation right now. And I think I ordered a Cyberpunk 2077 for PlayStation. But I'm really looking forward to see what the PlayStation 5 really has to offer. Like I'm actually excited for a release of a console for once. it's like opening a gigantic mystery box or Pandora's box, if you will. You never really know what's really going to come out. It just, and I probably lost you because do I prefer digital downloads? I like, I usually prefer physical copies, but since I don't drive and stuff, I don't get out as often, so I don't get physical copies hardly anymore. I mean, I could order them online now. Everything seems to be online somewhere now. So that's really no excuse. But that used to be the case. Everything is online now. You could purchase anything online now. You could purchase, I think you can even buy your own groceries and have them delivered to you online now. How technology has advanced. Technology is going on leaps and bounds, but the first 15 minutes is basically my thoughts. I hope they do some stories of Bloodborne. I'm a big Bloodborne fan. I hope they do some stories based off the comic series because that comic series looks really good. And it really captures that world and that feeling of existential dread. And that's really what I'm kind of pushing towards, like the whole Lovecraftian vibe, existential dread and fear of the unknown. Yeah, it's getting to the point where you don't even have to go out of your house. You could basically sit on your butt and click a mouse and your groceries could come to you. And you can have it all done through PayPal. It's really something. I mean, I don't think we realize how much we have at our fingertips now. It is ridiculous. Instant information. There really is almost nothing unknown unless they don't want it to be known. I was gonna, I do think that it seems to be a lot easier to acquire things with the internet because all you got to do is point and click with a mouse, and that's pretty much it. And why is it not okay? I was wondering why it wasn't running. Okay. I don't know if you're into jumping on stream, but here's the link in it. I'll just put it in there. I don't know where everybody is tonight. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Central Yarnum's a pain in the butt, but it really gives you a style and form and basically okay, it's basically like a tutorial without without text or dialogue. It's like the perfect tutorial without actually making you feel like you're being taught anything. If you really kind of but oh, you're watching from a cell without a stand. I mean, you don't need to be on camera. I mean, I'm not exactly on camera right now, so there's that. Right now, I'm just sitting here smoking and thinking, man, the only way that this could actually go bad is if they pull exclusivity rights. But it still won't be too bad. But I don't think they'll do that with id Software properties. id Software was always about having their stuff out there for the people that were willing to pay the money for it. So I don't even. I know id Software wouldn't be too happy about it if anybody of the original team is still there. I know Donna Jackson's still there. She's been around there since the beginning. They used to call her Id Mom. Hello, Lady Mist. And it wasn't a rant. Holy cow. I actually had a decent little thing going on. How is Lady Mist tonight? An Optic Racer 21. How are you tonight? It's just one of those nights. Because even the first boss of Bloodborne actually taught you. Did you play the. Oh, God. I didn't even bother to waste my money on it. I didn't even bother. I saw the leaks and I was like, nope, nope, to the nope. And it was worse than the leaks actually leaked. So, but I know somebody who did buy it and did play it, that would be my brother. And what he told me is very, very interesting. He says that it's a total disrespect of canon, not just for the characters, but for the world itself. Because they ignored the whole plot that Ellie is supposed to be the progenitor of the cure for the whole plague that is in the world of The Last of Us 2. They just completely ignored that. Like, okay. We're just gonna make you a lesbian for representation's sake, okay? And we're gonna make your girlfriend bisexual, okay? Yeah, it is very quiet here. Sure, it looked good. Sure, it played okay. But if you were invested in the story and the lore and the characters, you're gonna be disappointed. Apparently, I don't know, but I guess your friend really wasn't that invested in these characters. I was. I've played The Last of Us. Granted, it was on my brother's, but yeah, I played it. It was on my brother's account, but yes, I've played it, and I played it all the way through, and I enjoyed it, and I loved it. And it's just one of those things that I just don't want to put myself through. Well, he's not as outspoken as I am about it. I was really not too keen on the whole subject, but
Hi,
hello Rosetta. How you doing?
I was Josie.
Huh?
My kitty passed today.
Oh, yeah, you told me about that. I'm sorry about your loss there.
So I'm just gonna be dreary and thought I'd come in and talk to a friendly voice.
Do you have anything to say about the acquisition of Zenimax Entertainment by Microsoft?
Microsoft is Satan and Bill Gates is a fucking eugenicist. How's that?
Bill Gates is retired from Microsoft.
Yeah, but the company still runs under everything he founded it for. It still runs the way he designed it. And retired, you still get a percentage of the profits.
Really, Optic
So,
Racer? I was not aware of this.
but that's about how much I'll get into it. Is that little rant I just put? I'm kind of nervous and fidgety. I'm sorry.
Well, that's all right. I actually made a point that it's not just a acquisition of IPs. It's an acquisition included of bragging rights because Bill Gates himself tried to acquire id Software back in '94 after Doom 2 came out.
Oh, everything's always about him. Just ask him.
So they're basically doing something that Bill Gates couldn't do himself, and there's the bragging rights. They bought id Software, but they bought a whole nother company to acquire it.
Yeah.
Because Zenimax is the parent company of Bethesda, and Bethesda bought out id Software. I want to say 20. It was in the early 2010s. I know that for a fact. Let's
See,
see.
I haven't been able
I
to
want to get
follow a
my
lot of the digital stuff in the last couple decades because it's all my life.
when did Bethesda purchase id Software?
Hmm.
Yes. Oh, it's given. Okay. No, it was
So
even
what'd you
earlier than
find?
that. It was earlier than that. It was 2009, June 24th. I was even off.
Ah,
Holy cow. I thought it was like early 2010s. Okay. At least that's what Kotaku says. Kotaku's usually good at general game information like that, but I wouldn't trust them with much of anything else. But it seems Carol's daughter on season.
I don't know how
Oh,
long I'm actually gonna stay. I'm just feeling very dreary right now.
that is right. Holy cow.
That doesn't surprise me. What's the saying? Fuck Naughty Dog.
Yep. Fuck Naughty Dog.
And they managed to kill Jeremy's account. They're the ones who
He
kept
can't.
reporting and flagging everything Jeremy did from Geeks and Gamers on Twitter. They're the ones who got him taken down. You knew that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I know. And they also struck a lot of people's YouTube channels. I'm surprised I didn't even get struck for even remotely reporting.
I got struck on Twitter on my old account just for sharing things that had the hashtag fuck Naughty Dog. Yeah, they're fucking sociopaths. Thank you, lady. I'll maybe stop by it in a few minutes. I gotta go deal with something, okay?
All right. I'll check you later. Thanks for
I'm
popping
supposed to
by.
leave for the cabin in the morning, and I think we kind of need our getaway after this.
Um, yeah.
This didn't help us when we were already stressed and dealing with a lot of shit, you know?
If it's a log cabin, be careful with the candles.
I don't know what you're talking about. Bye.
Why does careless whisper all of a sudden pop in my head? Oh, anyway. Yeah, I just don't really know if this is going to be a good thing. And even more games stuff. What is going to happen with Warner Brothers Games and NetherRealm Studios? Since the company that's buying them is even bleeding money. Because isn't didn't CBS or AT&T buy them out? Or yeah, I'm gonna have to take your word on this one because I haven't played The Last of Us 2, and if this is true, I'm just yeah, that's the thing. The Last of Us 2 wasn't The Last of Us wasn't The Walking Dead. The Last of Us 2 is like a zombie apocalypse and the fungi from Yoggoth combined. Because isn't The Last of Us 2 The Last of Us um, zombies and clickers and stuff brought on by a fungus? I mean, it's just an observation, but there are a lot of similarities and a lot of ties to a lot of things that they just completely ignore. And I think that's what I really liked about The Last of Us. It was the fungus, the mutation seemed very outer worldly, like Lovecraftian in scope almost. And that's and when I say Lovecraftian, it doesn't mean it has to have tentacles. I mean, the basis of Lovecraft's stories is basically the fear of the unknown, an existential dread looming over humanity, and it is the basis of the genre of cosmic horror. So I don't know where most of these video games are going to go. Well, I know where The Last of Us 2 can go. The bargain bin at Walmart. Either that or be like ET and they'll just fill up some landfill. As long as it don't start another damn video game crash, I'm cool with it. But I don't like fighting humans. I only fight monsters. But The Last of Us 2, the humans were the monsters, or a facsimile thereof. Or they used to be humans at one point in time. There are even stories like that in Lovecraft's work. Like one of my first ones was The Beast in the Cave. And you get a lot of. Yeah, I think I just spoiled that one just by mentioning it. Because there's really not much to that story. But I think you get the idea of how it ends now. Yes, I will tell you straight up that there is, even in my state, The Last of Us 2 is in abundance on shelves. I think I think even my brother said the last of Naughty Dog, which I like that. He said it would be the last thing he bought of Naughty Dog. And he liked Crash Bandicoot. Oh, damn, Lady Mist. Holy shit, that's a. Yeah, but isn't that storyline on like over anyway? The Uncharted. I would highlight that, Lady Miss, but I don't think you want me to. I don't think you really want that on a broadcast. Wait a minute. Howdy, Jeff. How you doing? Well, thanks for noticing me. It was nice to see you all. I'm probably gonna get copyright struck by Disney. Oh, bother. What are you talking about, Eeyore? I really don't know, Pooh. I don't give a shit. Just give me your money. And I think this is just one of those. If anybody wants to actually come up, I think there's a couple of people in here. It says there's 6, but I only count. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot of death. Holy hell. I don't even know what to say about that besides I'm sorry for your losses, and my thoughts and prayers are with you. Like, my heart's breaking right now. Like, I don't even know how to handle that right now. As you know, B just lost her grandma. Oh, butterflies. So, yeah, not that I'm saying that that is an equivalent at all, but holy crap, that's a lot of loss. Holy shapely showgolf shit, that's a lot of loss. All right, that's it. Ain't nobody gonna break my stride. Ain't nobody gonna slow me down. Oh no, well, I got to keep on moving. No, yeah, I put that comment up, and that's what popped in my head. My head works in a weird way. Oh, yeah, that's why I didn't stream last weekend. And that's why I had a Colin P. Smith taking over for wrenching on the Valkyries. I even ignored all my other wrench duties. I was like, yeah. I mean, I popped in, but I was like, nope. Every once in a while because I need to get my mind off things. But yeah, I think we need to be strong for everybody involved. I think JJ's still streaming. So JJ, aka Sith Lord, I was invited to go over there tonight. I think I'm just going to close up and go over there tonight. Since I'm not having that many people pop in. Yeah, it is a trippy song. Yes. That was a while. Wonder how. Right, yeah, I just keep on doing what I need to do. Well, everyone, thanks for coming. Lady Mist, Optic Racer 21, Jeff Franklin. What are you talking about? Active on camp. What? Yeah, because I was actually trying to. I work like Robin Williams. That's how I deal with things with humor. It's probably why they don't like me at funerals too much. Yeah, I know my volume's low. I don't know what the hell's going on. I don't really have a clue. I've messed with the audio several times. I don't I don't think my mic is messing up. Let's see if I get. Does it is it louder now that I disabled the audio processing? Is it louder now? Oh, Rosetta's cat was acting. Yeah, this. What can we say this year? Let's just chalk up this year to 2020, the year of suck. And I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Be careful, everybody. Be safe. You know the drill. Be kind to one another. Stay awesome. And for the rest of you and the rest of the Lovecraft enthusiasts out there, stay Eldritch. Much love and respect to all of you. Darth Haster out.